The Mandrake Nightfiend is a terrifying shadow creature feared even by its own kind. Emerging from living darkness in the depth of Aelindrach, it slips through shadows to strike with soul-freezing claws. With a form that shifts like smoke and a hunger for flesh, this leader of the Mandrakes is a living nightmare from a world beyond comprehension. Hello my friends, my name is Max, and today we are going to build a Mandrake. We're gonna go for this Mandrake Nightfiend from Kill Team Nightmare box. As always, by the end of this video we will figure out answers for 3 simple questions. Does this mini look cool when assembled? Is it easy and fun to build it? And how does it look next to other minis? We start as always with the torso. In this particular case, we are supposed to assemble these parts first and then we can specialize. The Mandrake kill team is organized in a very simple way. There are 5 miniatures on one set of sprues and we have 2 options every single time for every single miniature. You either can build a warrior or you can build a specialist from the same base. And today we're gonna go for the specialist, the Nightfiend. Let's start with beats 25 and 26 that assemble part of the torso. I have cleaned up the bits of the torso. Make sure you dry fit them before you glue them together, because it might be very confusing with these mandrakes. They are fairly small, and as you can see, there are some very non-obvious shapes here, and that is why you probably want to try to dry fit it first. I did this before, and guess what? I'm still struggling. This is roughly how it should look like. I can show you only one part because the other one is under my thumb. I will try to glue it, and let's see how it turns out. And this is my torso so far. Let's find a next bit, 27. This is part of the torso, 27, that I have cleaned up. Let's see where it should be attached. It should be sitting over here. It has some sort of like a kilt looking thing. It should be assembled like this, along these lines. And let's glue it. And this is our bit in place. Looking very, very nice. Next, we need to find some tactical rubble 37. This is our B37. As you can see, this is some sort of ruins. I don't even know what kind of ruins it is. Looks like Eldari ruins to me, but with some barb. And there is a lock over here, as you can see. Should be along these lines. So he is walking down this rubble. And this is how it should look like assembled. He is standing on it with his right foot. This suggests we put him on a 28mm base. I would prefer to do this as a last step. So let's go to the blue instruction set. The blue instruction set tells us to find his arms. Let's start with the right one, 34. This is our right arm. He is casting the Bale Blast. This is basically life energy stolen from slain enemies, used to damage both flesh and soul of other enemies. So yeah, this is a ranged weapon of the Mandrakes. The hand is supposed to be assembled like this. There is a lock over here. I'm going to glue it. And this is our right hand in place. Looks incredibly cool. The left hand has some wicked looking blade. Let's find it. It's beats 35. This is our left arm. The blade is really cool. And let's see how it should be sitting on this miniature. There is a lock here, as you can see. We are supposed to assemble him like this. Let's glue it. And this is our left arm in place. Very delicate, very small. He has some symbols over here. Now we need to find some neck decorations. So there is a hand here. I don't know who this hand belongs to or belonged to, but it is there. And then there is a head itself. So bit 33 and 36. Let's start with bit 33. So it's part of the neck, some hair and some decorations, so to speak. It should be sitting somewhere here. Yeah, it sits perfectly over here. And I am going to glue it. And this is our Mandrake so far. Now the head 36. This is our cool looking head. Took me a while to clean it up, but now it's ready. Should be sitting over here. There is a lock here, as you can see. Should be assembled somewhat like this. And let's glue it. Here we go. This is our pal with the head. And now we need to drop him on a 28mm base. Yet again, don't mix it up with the 32mm base that is being used for Night Lords. This is my base. Very easy to check for this particular box. You just go here and you apply it to the pattern. It clearly says 28. This is a dash pattern over here. And let's glue our pal. And that is our mini, my friends. It took me roughly 25 minutes to assemble it. I will give it 5 skulls out of 5 for the sheer fun of building it. This mini is incredibly cool. This guy looks very, very wicked. And I will give it 4 out of 5 for its ease of assembly. I initially suspected it would be even less. It would be 3 or something. But in the end it was not that bad. It was not a lot of mold line. The only problem here that I encountered was that the beads are very, very small, so you have to be very careful. And you have to control really carefully the amount of glue you apply. But other than that, this mini is not particularly challenging. This mini does not really require partial assembly, because you can access pretty much all the visible bits when the mini is assembled fully. And let's take a look how this miniature stands next to some other minis. I don't have a lot of Aelindrach miniatures, but this is our Phoenix Lord. That is much larger than the one that we have built here. I think I need to build some aspect warriors or somebody in order to have some comparisons. But yeah, we can see that Phoenix Lords are actually quite tall compared to normal Drukhari characters. Compared to a Space Marine, this miniature is actually quite well scaled. We can see that he is a bit taller than the Firstborn Space Marine here. We have the Watchmaster, which is technically Firstborn from Deathwatch. And our character, the Drukhari character, is a bit taller. He is hunched, and that is why he looks a bit shorter, but he is quite tall. Comparing this pal to the Commissar Shant that we have built yesterday, Commissar Shant is actually quite tall too. He is also a bit hunched. So they are almost of the same size, but I don't think they should be on the same scale, so to speak. The Aelindrach should be a bit taller. And if we took baseline human, of course the baseline human is shorter. This is a Cadian commander that we have built previously. And the Nightfiend is a bit taller than this pal. And that's a wrap for today, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It will help you to catch more content like this in the future. Share your thoughts on this mini and on Mandrakes in general in the comments below. I'm working to make my videos more helpful, and I need your inputs. Check the description of this video for a Google form link and share. What's your biggest struggle when building Warhammer 40k minis? Make sure to check the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.